Hello my friends, Bingo Clash. Okay, I know I've been talking about this game a lot lately, but it is definitely being driven very rapidly to the top of my score list of games. My most fun, my favorite one, the coup de grace, the creme de la creme of BOGO money making games here. And I'm gonna go into the reasons here in just a minute, but I'm gonna make my next episode, I'm gonna make a 5 top favorite bingo games. I'm kind of stuck on the bingo thing. Sorry guys, you know, I get a trend and then I hit that trend real hard until I like get really good at it, or it's like good enough that I could like impress someone who just started that thing, you know, but any true master would see me for the fraud that I am. But I'm in a bingo phase right now, so we're doing bingo. I'm going to do 5 of my favorite bingo win real money cash games next, so make sure you subscribe for that bad boy, and it probably will be up by the time that you're watching this, so I'll have it linked at the end of this so you can just flow right into that one. Alright, so we're going to be talking about why this game is my favorite bingo game that you can win real money with. First, let me go over some quick strategy stuff here. This is very good stuff to know and can maximize your odds and likelihood of winning the game. So the first thing you want to do is be fast. The way that you do that is match the color with the number that comes down with the color along the top row there. So you only look in that row, that's where the number will be, and not over the entire board. Notice when the balls come down, like in the situation right now, I wait till the ball shows its little face, and then I hit my power up, right? Because that like half second, you can see that 31, then scan for the 31, while you're hitting the power up. Like I have my thumb like hover, when I have the slots filled, the 2 power up things filled like that at the bottom, my thumb's like hovered over the one that I know I'm gonna hit, which is always the select 4 one, the ball one, not the diamond, which allows you to select a single one. And the reason for that is when you hit a ball number, it removes that number from the future selection of possible balls that might come down. So you'll never get that ball. Whereas the diamond, you could get that ball later on. And so if you use it early, you might get that number anyway and waste it, so to speak. So always want to hang on to those as long as possible. Sometimes you do have to use them. Obviously, don't keep them. If you have both of them filled up, you want to keep cycling through getting more power-ups. That is the way to win these games. Hitting them fast gets you more points, so I really like to use that second right before it comes down when I got a full deck down there of power-ups, to then hit my power-up, give me a couple seconds to take a breather, look for the ball, hit the one that I selected. And sometimes when you're being an idiot, you will select the ball that came down as opposed to a different one. You're like, no, don't select the one that came down. Select the new one that you want, and then immediately go hop over there and hit the other one. Kind of like the G more, the one that allows you to pick 4, because it gives you juice to fill up the power-up bar, whereas the diamond doesn't. It also removes the number from the future pool, so like, I don't know, I think it's kind of superior, you know? And it will fill it up all the way. So sometimes you can go in this spree where you're just like, every time you get a ball that matches one, you get 2. Boom, 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 boom. It's nice. Okay, so I've never put a single penny into any bingo game that I've ever played. And you're like, how was that possible? He must be lying. This guy plays and posts like all the videos. Yeah, because you just like watch a few ads. Like I have a podcast where I read books. I'm a book content creator and I do a lot of graphic design. So while I'm doing those things, I'll just like press the little ads on my phone. It takes like no time at all. I'm not even looking at it. I do not have the volume turned up. And I just stack all the stuff up, you know? And then I'll play a couple 60-cent games. This game almost always has the free, you know, watch an ad. And then you get a 7-person game, I believe, which is not so bad. And there's a 60-cent pool. And I think you get 50 cents if you win. You know, you win 2 of those, now you get $1. And then that'll get you into a game where you can win like $2 or $3. And so all it takes is like 2 or 3 victories in a row, which I feel like is not very difficult. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I got $12 in this app. And it's just a fun one. There's always something to do. Their mini games are pretty fun. They always just like keep feeding you. You know, they do a really good job of keeping you not only engaged, I guess, if you're slow and don't use the strategies that I teach. You know, maybe you're putting money into this app because you're losing all the time to us. If they're not doing a good job of taking your money, they are doing a good job of taking your time and attention. Though I don't give it to these apps unless I'm actually playing it. I'm not watching these ads. I'm just pressing the little ad button while I'm doing something else. So I like to do that since I don't like putting real money into these games, because I just think once you open the door, it's a slippery slope. Next thing you know, you're like, dang, my retirement, you know? So be careful. But it is fun to win. You know, I pulled out $67 one time, and I've literally never paid $1 to do it. And it was like one spree, literally started with $0 that day. Yeah, it took me like 45 minutes. I just like played the little ones on up, and right when I could play the bigger game, I didn't play it immediately. I waited until I could fail once. Like if I got up to $4 and there was a $4 game that could get me a lot more if I won, but it'll send me back to 0 if I lose. I'm gonna play that dollar game 4 times and build up to where I have $8, so I could totally fail and totally biff it, and I'm still in the green and could play another one. That's when I'll move up to the next level. And you just kind of do that. It's kind of like a little, like, you know, like a stock chart graph that goes up gradually over time. And I won like $64, and usually about $30 I pull it out, because, like, you know, you gotta have your limits. You don't want to be playing bingo all day, you know what I'm saying? Like, your poop was over a long time ago. Who are we kidding? Yeah, but that one I just felt good. There was like one like $40 game, and I had like built up enough, broke my own rule. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna hit this fatty just for fun, and won it. And then I was like, and we're running. Take the money and run. And then we blitzed on out of there. So that's pretty cool. Any game that gives you the ability to do that and kind of have some fun while doing it. Though I will say my butt was entirely asleep by the time we ended. I should have like picked a more comfortable seat, you know. Realized that I was in it for the long haul. Probably TMI. Sorry, guys. And gals, how are we doing on these games here? I don't know if we're streaking today. I just recorded a few games. I like to post ones that, like, regardless of my performance, I'll post them, because I just don't want to be like, wow, he's winning all the time. He's just picking the ones that he wins. Like, nope, you'll see me lose just as much as well. Not just as much. I felt like we did pretty good. But, you know, you will see me lose from time to time is what I'm saying. I like to be honest. You know, and I don't like to push things as well. You hear me say time and time again of, like, because sometimes I'll get a comment to be like, people should show him taking his money out. Or, like, they're trying to, like, call me out for something. I don't really know what sort of deceit would gain me here, but yeah, I'm being very honest in that this is not a way to make money. This is a fun thing to do where you can win some extra money, but you're not going to be walking away paying your rent. You're not quitting your job. This is not an occupation. This is not a money-making app. This is a game. Many tricks and psychology woven into it in order to give you little reinforcing dopamine bursts and keep you going and keep sucking your money and time and attention out of you. If you're smart enough to realize it, you can be larger than it and smarter than it and be in control, which is why I almost always pull out the money at $30, because like that probably means I've been playing for like 20-30 minutes, meaning I should probably stop. And 2, let's not become like a fiend, you know? Remind the game who's boss from time to time, pull out your money and walk away. And then go to the next bingo game using the link in the description beneath this here, and you get a few extra dollars to start the game off with. You can go through it. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, do that. Just spread them out over time. Wow, that was a long way of saying I'm not just posting the videos that make me look good. I'm trying to give you an honest representation of these games, how they work, and how you can maximize your potential to win more often. And full disclosure, you know, when you sign up using the links below and gives you a couple extra bucks, it gives me a couple extra bucks too. So it's like a everybody's winning sort of situation, you know? But yeah, it's awesome. Which is another way that I get to play these games without ever putting money into them, because sometimes I'll log in and 13 of you wonderful folk have used my links below, and I'll have $20 in there. Now, eventually the games do run out, and so what I'm doing is I'm starting, let's do it for this video too. Comment on this video using the phrase best day ever, and the more videos you comment on, the more chances you will have to win, and subscribe to my channel. And then in 30 days, and every 30 days forever, I will pick someone who did that to put their bingo link in the description beneath this episode, so you get the money when people sign up. It's awesome and exciting. You just like log in, you're like, woo, 10 more people signed up. It's great. Lots of the games will only let you collect 5 or 10 of those, but you know, Bingo Cash, I think it was, said that I was only able to sign up 5 people. Yeah, one time I logged in and I got $45 from signups, and then that happened for like a couple months, and then finally it went away. So yeah, make sure you do that. I got a slot that I need filled in the Bingo Cash. It's going to waste. No one's getting it, so sad panda. Make sure you comment and subscribe. We got 35 seconds left. Always keep attention to that clock, you know, because I don't like having the sound on. I just find it to be really corny and annoying and just distracting from whatever I'm actually doing, because I'm kind of doing this as a side. So I always turn it off. But make sure you keep an eye on those points. There's nothing like having a stellar game and then having the points run out to make you just like drown yourself in self-loathing, you know? Also, just to throw this little bone out there, they kind of lure you with these ongoing tournaments with like huge cash prizes and stuff. Don't pursue the big fish. Go for the little stuff, man. Do a lot of littles and make it a lot. This is not going to be a full house, but that's okay. I kind of like that. If you get a full house, probably means that everyone else did too, and they're just killing it. You get the best game you've ever played. Oh, we might get the board filled out. Come on. Not going to do it. Sorry, team. We tried. It was a valiant struggle. Let's see here. How'd we do? All right, we're in second right now. Let's get out some of our goodies in here. They're always giving us stuff to get. You know, I like those little boxes here. You can watch an ad and triple it. Whenever it gives you the option to roll the dice to double what you just were gifted from the little box or whatever, don't do it. Pick dice like high or low, and then depending on whether the dice is high or low, you win or lose and either double it or don't do it. You'll think like, oh man, I got $2 on this victory, which is pretty rare if you get that in like a surprise box. I could double it to get 4 and get into these high stakes games. Like, don't do it. Your odds are very low that you're gonna actually get the money. They've just invented another wall between you and getting what they told you that they would give you, to either keep your attention or to not give you that thing because you rolled low or the opposite of whatever you chose. I just feel like it doesn't happen. Odds are not in your favor. So just take it. Just take your runnings, take your earnings. Though when it does say, you know, watch an ad to triple the amount, do that one if it's a large amount, because that is, you will get that afterwards, you know. And that's another reason why I love this game, is once you get up to 34,000 tickets, which is not that hard, you can trade it in for like $2. It's one of the few games out there giving you ways to get actual cash, which gets you into the real games with actual opportunity to win real money. There's just the most of that. There's the most levers built into this game to get you money, and that's why I like it the most. It also has a very nice layout. It has a cool power-up system. When we go into the, when I do my 5 favorite bingo videos here next, I'm going to talk about all the things that I kind of look for in this game, so you can see if those are things that you're also interested in this, or maybe you're playing for a different reason. You like different elements of it. So it'll be fun to look into that and kind of dig into a few of these and figure out which one is your favorite. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and this might sound a little bit superfluous, but I think that it does make a difference. The way you're holding your body can, I think, kind of put you in the frame of mind of being actionable and quick and having quick reflexes and active and ready, as opposed to chill and passive and waiting and reactionary. And I think you will do better if you stand up while playing. Obviously, that takes a little bit of the fun away if you're trying to like relax into it. So like, you know, this isn't a must. I'm not going to die on this hill, but I do think you will increase your activity by expressing action with your body while playing. So like, I like to walk in little circles. I'm just kind of a pacer anyway, but I'm in my office sometimes just like standing up, pacing in little circles and playing the game, and I feel like I'm very attentive and very quick. Also, when I hold it, I hold it kind of cradled right in front of me with both hands overlapping each other. My thumbs, if I'm really feeling on point, I will hover my thumbs to the side of the game. And then, so all they need to do is one motion to fall down and tap. Boom. The left one for the left side, obviously, right one for the right side. They can just go straight down and hit the number really fast. If I'm feeling a little jumpy, you know, sometimes you'll like be like, man, I've misdobbed twice this game because I saw a 37, mistook it as a 47, and then like smashed the 47. You know, sometimes that happens. Then I'll kind of rest my thumbs on the very side corners of the game, so they actually have to go up and then down. So that way, if they like get halfway there, I can stop them, as opposed to just like one smash fall, you know? So I'll change my thumbs up and how I hold depending on that. I do think that that is faster than setting it on something and using one hand or even both, like your pointer fingers. It's not connected to the phone, and so you have a greater chance to misdob and poke the wrong one. Whereas when you're holding it with your thumbs, I really feel like it's just easy to be like, bonk, real fast. So yeah, I think that's the final thing, the final tip, a bit of wisdom that I wanted to pass on, and we're getting deep with it now, you know? Ain't nobody else online gonna be teaching you how to hold your body and your thumbs for the fastest dabbing and the best mental state to crush the competition. I can guarantee you that. But that is just a testament of how seriously we take getting free stuff on this channel. You guys are awesome. Well, I hope this helped, guys. Thanks for hanging with me as always. May luck be with you, and please have the best day ever. And if you like playing games where you can win real money, watch the next video on my channel right here.